When you think of Cleveland, you might think LeBron James. But there's actually a lot more to the city than its star athletes. Within minutes of arriving, you'll find it's a hub for history, outdoor recreation, and some of the best cuisine around. If it's food that interests you, make the West Side Market your first stop.
The West Side Market is really special because it's one of the last remaining public markets in the country that sells exclusively food. A lot of the food here is authentic to what people have been making in their family for generations.
So what kind of food can you expect to find? A diverse selection, from Amish cheeses to homemade pastries.
Some of my favorite things to show friends who come to visit Cleveland are the crepes, the cannolis, the falafel. You can pretty much find any cut of meat here. You can find a variety of produce, you can find organic produce, coffee, spices.
The design of the 102-year-old market is just as impressive as the food.
It was done by the same architects that built Grand Central Station and the Cleveland Museum of Art. A lot of people think that this started out as a train station, but it's always been a public market.
The West Side Market sits in the heart of Ohio City, an up-and-coming neighborhood just outside downtown that features what locals consider some of the best craft breweries in the region.
Great Lakes Brewing Company, Market Garden Brewing Company. You can hang out in Market Square Park. You can also ride the RTA to downtown Cleveland in 5 minutes or 15 minutes from the airport.
Another thing you're never far from in Cleveland is green space.
With 23,000 acres here in Cleveland Metro Parks and over 70,000 acres connected to the Cuyahoga Valley National Park, the 8th most visited park in the National Park group, we have over 100 miles worth of connected trail mere minutes from downtown Cleveland.
The park system has something for everyone, especially if you like to get out on the water.
Whether you're using stand-up paddle boards, whether you want to see a water taxi ride, it features not only an urban cycling oasis with our Zagster bikes, we have the Dragon boats, we have the Cleveland Rowing Association.
The Metro Parks also have multiple beachfronts, world-class golf, and if you come in the winter, you can race toboggans down a 700-foot ice chute. Another perk of the Cleveland Metro Parks is the zoo, home to some rare exhibits, like African elephant crossing.
It's a unique exhibit in that people space and the elephant spaces cross, not at the same time, but you can actually walk into a space that had been occupied by elephants. So you feel like you're in the exhibit. It's a really engaging experience that nobody else has.
While at the zoo, check out the one-of-a-kind rainforest exhibit. It's open year-round and contains more than 10,000 plants and more than 600 jungle animals. And of course, you can't visit Cleveland without stopping by the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and Museum. The 150,000 square foot building sits on the shores of Lake Erie. It contains artifacts and memorabilia, like Michael Jackson's infamous sequin glove, and hundreds of guitars belonging to musicians from Muddy Waters to Bruce Springsteen.
Our visitors learn in our exhibits. They learn about American history, they learn about culture, they learn about migration, and they learn about the most powerful art form ever created, the music that changed the world, rock and roll.
So whether you're into good food, fun in the sun, or a little rock and roll, you can find it all in Seatown. Kelly Bowman, CNN, Cleveland.